So at the start of 2026, it's useful to look back at previous years and the most popular video game genre statistics to understand current trends. So firstly, let's explore the market view on the major gaming platforms according to Newzoo's Global Games Market Report 2025. In Newzoo's forecast, the global games market is expected to reach 196 billion in 2026 and continue growing through 2027 through 2028. Mobile remains the biggest slice of revenue, followed by consoles and PC. Now, I want to talk about now, I'm going to repeat it again. Mobile remains the biggest slice of revenue, followed by consoles, while PC accounts for about 21%. The reason why that's important is because whenever I hear people talk about, and I've heard this, for instance, right? I've heard this many times, and I want to just kind of just illustrate this point. I've heard many people online that would say stuff like Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard was like the worst thing that they did. It's blah, blah, blah. I've heard all sorts of things. I try to educate people. I do. I really do. I try to educate people and tell them that Microsoft could give a flying fuck about Call of Duty. Microsoft's decision to go after Activision Blizzard, you ready for this? Microsoft decided to buy Activision Blizzard primarily because of King Studios. King Studios are the ones that create Candy Crush. So, out of shits and giggles, let me just go and let's have a little fun here. I'm curious. So how profitable has Candy Crush been so far? Let's see. I'm just curious. How profitable has Candy Crush been so far? $20 billion. I want people to understand that. Now, that's not to say Call of Duty doesn't make money. They do good money. They do good. But Microsoft going after Activision Blizzard, this acquisition was not primarily rooted in Call of Duty's acquisition. Call of Duty was just something that it was like, oh, okay. It was like sprinkles on the sundae. That's what that was. Microsoft recognized. This is why I say Microsoft is literally been playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers. Let's look at how profitable has the mobile gaming industry been so far. So the entire mobile gaming industry. Let's see what they show. Let's see. I'm curious. Okay. So looking at this, the mobile gaming industry has been extremely profitable, with the following key statistics highlighting its financial success. Mobile games generated 81.75 billion from in-app purchases in 2025. That's just 2025. And that is a 1.3% year over year increase. That just means that from 2024 to 2025, they had 1.3 increase. So that's all that really means. Total gaming, mobile gaming revenue reached an estimated 126 billion globally in 2025, with a projected market size of 98 billion in IAP revenue for 2026. Mobile gaming accounts for more than half of all gaming industry earnings. That's worth reading again. Mobile gaming accounts for more than half of all gaming industry earnings, with a projected market size of 103 billion by 2027, which is just next year. Mobile games generated 81.75 million, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so these figures demonstrate the mobile gaming's industry's significant financial impact and its position as a dominant force in the entertainment industry. The industry's growth is driven by factors such as accessibility. You see that word again. Every time you hear that word, accessibility, That is corpo speak for pick up and play, dumb down mechanics, or no real mechanics at all that you can just engage you in. It's borderline brain rot. Pick up, play, mash your buttons, and go about your day. That's what it is. Free to play economics and the global rollout of 5G, which have all contributed to its success. I hope that I really hope that it's becoming quite clear. I do hope it is. At the end of the day, to understand where gaming is and where it's going, this is where it's headed. And also, I haven't even gotten into the artificial intelligence aspect either, because I got articles for that as well. To just summarize this, the mobile gaming market accounts for more than half of the total revenue generated across all of gaming. That includes PC, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, Steam, everything. Mobile gaming accounts for more than half of all of that. So whenever I try to explain to people that Microsoft could give two fucks about Call of Duty and they wanted to get in on that particular industry, which they have, and Microsoft has been getting a lot of good profit from that thanks to Candy Crush and other games associated in that particular market.